has come to upstate New York. Fall colors abound, and we welcome you inside Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Buffalo Bills. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Here we go. We're good.
Ball on a give up the middle. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks.
Here we go.
Fields. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. Big strides. Look at him go. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Mason Taylor with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jets have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Extra point attempt to follow here. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0.
Makes the score Jets 7, Bills 0.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Off the play fake. Allen. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. You talk about this Jets defense. They've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this group. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Here's Allen to throw it. He'll try and do this himself. It's going to be a 19-yard loss on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Bills send the punter out. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. They'll score on a 36-yard punt. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. Here's Fields. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Ball again on 2nd down. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced to punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Now Allen. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
You put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. To the air, Allen. Room to maneuver at the 35. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 26. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now Hall to start the drive. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Oh, that's a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Here we go, Snug.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. You look at this Buffalo defense. They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. So first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and a yard at the Jets' 36-yard line.
They run the counter with Cook. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Allen going to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front. The Bills had a disappointing 0-4 through the first month of the year. Yeah, they come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W. They have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month, partner, in this league without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Look at the big man rumble. And finally marked down at the 23. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Allen. This taken in by Kincaid. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Here's Allen. This to the tight end, Kincaid. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dalton Kincaid from 10 yards out. And the Bills are back within a score.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left.
Tyler Bass to kick
Now
off.
he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Oh, what a move. Room to run at the 50. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Jets. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Here we go. Sit high.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Here we go, son. Right.
A shotgun snap, Fields. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
Green Knight, go.
Out of the gun, Fields. And that will be incomplete.
I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown in their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
And that is no good. And that will keep this a 15-point game. So a bullet dodge there defensively. They surrender excellent field position on the kick return, but it winds up not costing them a thing.
And that's a tough sequence of events from an offensive perspective. The inability to get first downs leads to the field goal try. And the inability to cash that in leads to nothing on the scoreboard.
What's that?
On play action, Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 1. Cook up the gun. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 57 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing now is Allen. That's taken in. It's Xavier again. And he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On play action, Allen. Over the middle, complete. That's Cook. And he's taken down inside the 30. 15 yards there on the play as they try to chip away at this 15-point deficit.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space as they did right there.
They'll try to middle with Cook. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Allen. And he slings one that's incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Allen now looks to throw. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Curtis Samuel, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bills are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy hit a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves? Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall, his 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Jets have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
They'll dump this off to Cook. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 7.
From the gun, it's Allen. Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Angel. Here we go. You good. 19 windy. Here we go. All right.
Back to throw. Fields. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Here we go. Shot. 11. Blue 58.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. 20! And he will finally be tracked down at the Bills' 6-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go, 5:51. Go.
Now Fields. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Press. Green 19. Hey, can.
They'll give to Hall. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now Fields on 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
A 20-yard attempt.
And his kick is gone. And that will extend their lead even further. So they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. A final shot before half for Allen. Allen going to run with it. Now he fires deep for Shakir. And this one is incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. With a juke. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Brown 80. What's that?
Play action. Now it's Allen. Jets 20 into the red zone. That one good for 37 yards. Line of scrimmage to 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to it, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
And even 100 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Fields. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Fields now to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. He's got room to roam. Now he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Marquise Brown, 31 yards. And the Jets are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to... He's got a man, complete! And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That goes for a gain of 31.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To the air, Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
That'll be complete to Cook. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And the Bills, first down. First and 10 at the 20.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
We're in the third quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10.
Alert! Look out!
Allen to throw once more. Got a man. That's Liggett. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Round 80! What's that?
Allen. He'll try to pick it up himself. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. Operating from the gun. Allen. That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bills get a bit closer. Allen will try to throw for it. And pressure gets there, and he goes down. So they couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And bulldozing his way through. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Fields. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now it's Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
And he still doesn't have the catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it.
Here we go. 319. Right.
Fields. They'll set up the screen for Hall. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
Here we go. The 39-yard line.
Straight ahead is Hall. Oh, breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Buffalo. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. From the 31, here's second down and 2. A handoff for Hall. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. To throw is Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's a give to Hall. And he stopped immediately there. A tackle made by Dorian Williams. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Here we go.
Here's Fields. And that is incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Harrison Davis on for the field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
And he missed it. He missed it just wide of that left upright. It's no good. And this will remain an 18-point lead. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Now Allen. Now he fires deep for Shakir. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Allen going to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Still on his feet. And finally wrestled down at the 11. A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Throwing now is Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ballgame. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Here's Allen to throw it. And complete, right side to Cook. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Allen now looks to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Bills have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept him out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on him. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Allen going to run with it. And he will get into the end zone as shave 2 more points off the deficit. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Jets have got it. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. The Jets on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 6. A shotgun snap, Fields. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They snap it to Fields. That is caught. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Wow, first. And goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
First and goal, New York.
And now what the heck is this? A punt formation from the red zone? The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And now what the heck is this? A punt formation from the red zone? Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Allen. Throw left side. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. And it's scooped up by the Jets.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcast rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning.
At the 23-yard line.
Go.
Ball again on 2nd down. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall, 22 yards. And the Jets add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. The extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. From the gun, it's Allen. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. And Xavier will get 73 yards. And the Bills are able to cut into that deficit. So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Throwing is Allen. Allen going to run with it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
The score is Jets 45.
2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And the Jets have got it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. They'll get that one to Taylor complete. And he's got this down to the 35. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the fourth quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
Here we go.
16 yards.
222.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about running them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy...